Hello. Good morning. Bilbo decided to join us. Say hi, buddy. Say hi to your fans. Hi. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Zoe. Um, I don't know about you guys. Well, first of all, happy hump day. It's our first midweek in this weird quarantine situation. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually starting to feel like pretty exhausted. Hi, baby. Um, it's been a really, really crazy week and a half, couple weeks with all this stuff going on, and especially sort of getting used to this new way of working and this new way of doing things. I mean, I'm used to working from home. That's one of the reasons I'm doing these videos is because I have some of these tips and strategies already, and I think they'll help you guys. But um, today, I just want to make sure that you guys are all checking in on each other and that you're all okay. I think that I'll make a post in the private Facebook post grad group about just checking in with each other, just making sure that things are going okay, that you're doing all right sitting at home, um, and and yeah, we'll do that. We'll support each other that way, and maybe talk a little bit about how we're feeling. And if you need some more Bilbo photos, I posted one this morning. Hi, Nathan. Oh, I'm good, Nathan. Thank you. I'm tired, but we're doing okay here. We've got our little pack at home, and we took a nice long walk yesterday by the river. We tried to get Bilbo to jump in. There's a little video on my TikTok actually of us trying to get Bilbo to jump in the water. He wouldn't do it. But that would have been fun. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone's a little bit exhausted at this point. I think that the sort of the excitement and the drama of this whole situation has started to kind of wear down, and we're all getting to this place where we're like, oh, this is our real life now. Like this is what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks of our life, and that's a little bit depressing. Um, so yeah, so today we're going to talk about ways to sort of boost our energy, make sure that we're still using this time, that we're still being productive. Because I've said it before, it's so easy to get sucked into that just sort of like lull of life, and just wanting to do nothing, and that sort of builds on itself to the point where you do nothing and then you're depressed because you're doing nothing, so you do nothing because you're depressed, and then it's just a vicious cycle. So let's keep it going, let's stay motivated. We have a lot of people logged on now, so thank you. If everybody could give a thumbs up, that's awesome. The other thing I wanted to say is that I've been hearing from so many of you over the past several days. Some of you I've never met in person before, some of you I've never talked to. I've been getting so many messages from people just saying that this has been really helpful and that you feel more connected. And I'm so glad, because that's exactly why I'm doing this. I just want to make sure that everyone feels that support and is feeling connected. So if you have messaged me, I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that this is helping you. So the other thing I wanted to say is, and there's kind of a funny story behind this. I started to notice this big influx of people wanting to join the private Facebook group for the postgrads. And of course, we have really strict rules. We only let current postgrads in there. So if you're going to join, be sure that you answer the questions, because if you don't answer the membership questions, I or Zoe or Flora won't let you in the group. But there's kind of a funny story. I have a really good friend who's also a PhD student, and she had sort of vowed never to join the group, and she doesn't join a lot of groups because she doesn't like getting all the notifications, and there's too much going on, and she just wants to focus on her PhD, which is totally fine. She just sort of asks me if there's anything that she needs. She's pretty well connected. So she had vowed never to join the group, and then I got a request from her yesterday to join the group, and I sent her a message, and I was like, I thought you were never going to join this group ever. And she was like, yeah, well, the comments were turned off on your YouTube video yesterday, so you told people to comment in the group, and I just wanted to be involved. So thank you for joining. You don't have to stay if it's not right for you. If there's too much going on and too many messages, that's totally fine. But I thought that was funny, because we do have a lot of good comments going and some good conversations. So if you want to, if you're current postgrad, be sure that you're joining that group, because there's also a lot of sort of like update information on what's going on that's helpful. So anyway, let's get right into it. Again, I only want to be about 10 minutes, so I'll quickly go through these energy boosting ideas. A lot of these were Zoe's. Thank you, Zoe. I sort of took last evening off. I was feeling a bit tired, a bit overwhelmed with everything. So I was like, Zoe, Flora, love you, taking some time off, gonna make a lasagna, and I did, and it was delicious. So they did a lot about putting together today's video and giving me a lot of ideas. So thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Flora. I appreciate that. So happy hump day, energy boosting ideas for your hump day, so you don't get into a lull, so you still get stuff done. Number one, This one's from Zoe. If you start to feel sluggish, do something on your to-do list that takes little physical or mental energy. So things like clearing your inbox, deleting some photos on your phone, doing the washing up, putting the laundry in, something that makes you, I've said this before, makes you feel productive, keeps that momentum of productivity going, but doesn't take mental space. And that way you cross something off your list, which we love crossing things off our list, let's be honest. You feel accomplished, you did a little thing, didn't take much energy, and usually that will sort of build on itself and you'll start to do some more things. So there's an idea. This one's from Zoe as well. Avoid your over-reliance on caffeine, especially at night. So the more caffeine you drink, the more you're going to need it. Like me, I'm sort of immune to caffeine at this point. I don't feel it. I could drink 5 cups of black coffee before I go to bed and not feel a thing. So I drink it because I like it, because it is sort of a signal to my brain that it's the morning time, it's time to start working, but caffeine doesn't have an effect on me. So if caffeine still has an effect on you and you use it as a tool, go for it, but don't over rely on it because you'll get like me and you'll become immune. Flora says for the previous comment to put all your stray dishes in the sink. You put all your stray dishes in the sink and you don't wash them. Do it, Flora, because that's stinky and you have flatmates and that's not fair. Okay, so she says, oh, this is my comment on Zoe's about your over-reliance on caffeine. If you're feeling really low on energy, you don't want to chug some caffeine, it's late at night, chug a bunch of water. It really gets your system going, especially if it's cold water, just like down a whole bottle of water, you'll wake right up. Like it really gets your system going. Plus, if you need to go to the loo right afterwards, you're not going to fall asleep because all of a sudden you have to go to the loo 5 times in a row. Number 3, this one's from me. So when I did my undergrad back in 2007, 2006, something like that, I know I'm going to get that meme that's like, that's very millennial of you, Shelley. Yes, I was an undergrad in 2007. I became an undergrad in 2005. You can do the math. For all intents and purposes, I'm 26 and shall remain so. Anyway, this one's for a radio show that I did when I was an undergrad. My producer wanted us to be really energetic. So first of all, we had to stand while we were talking, which was fine. It helped our energy. Flora just sent me that's very millennial of you, Flora. Thank you. Thank you. So we had to stand while we were talking, but before we went on air, we had to jump up and down. Like he would count down from 5 and we'd have to jump up and down before we went on air. And that always helped sort of boost our energy. We were always very energetic. Nathan says he did his undergrad 2005. Hey, Nathan, we're the same age. Lovely. Okay, so and then another little thing on that, just so the jumping up and down thing does help get your energy going. Do a couple press ups, couple squats, something to get the blood flowing, or just go for a walk. Even if it's just around the house, if you've already done your one legally allowed walk outside of the day, walk around the house, go up and down the stairs, something. And then coming off of that, I have a desk that I can turn a little thing and it stands, so I can stand while I'm working, and that definitely helps my energy levels. So if you have the option to stand while you're working, whether it's a counter or just like stacking a bunch of books up on top of each other so that you can like have your laptop up here while you're standing, that will definitely help your energy. Because, oh, where you go, buddy? Hi. That would, or play with your pet, play with your dog. Every once in a while he'll play with the ball, but he's kind of an old man, so he doesn't like it that much. Yeah, so if you can stand while you're working, that's ideal. It'll keep your energy up. Number 5, and this one's from Zoe. Take care of your eyes. She said that she struggled a really long time with dry and itchy eyes, and she felt really tired because they were dry and itchy. And if you have allergies, you might be feeling this right now too. So maybe pop an allergy pill or something. But for her, she just needed to get hydrating eye drops, and then she felt better. For me, I meant to bring them as a prop. I have the little the blue light glasses, you know, that you wear when you're looking at the computer all day long. Those really, really help. If you've ever maybe thought about those or considered them, they take out the blue light. If Rose on, she knows a lot about this. I think she studied a little bit of it for her PhD. It takes out the blue light from the screens, like even on your phone screen, which helps a lot with headaches. It helps with your tiredness. It also helps you sleep at night because you're not being triggered. Your chemicals aren't being triggered by that blue light to stay awake. Number 6, keep your windows open to circulate fresh air. And then I sort of went off on this. If you're a little bit cold, you're more awake. So if you're starting to feel a little lethargic, you're starting to feel like you're going to fall asleep, turn the heat off in your house, open some windows, take off a layer, something that's going to help you kind of cool down a little bit. Zoe says Bilbo's waking up just listening. Yeah, he gets really confused when I'm talking to other people because he's like, I don't see anyone here. Are you talking to me? I don't understand. That's why he's kind of walking around. Number 8, exercise. We've talked about this before. Even if if just a little walk or a quick sprint up and down the stairs isn't enough, find a YouTube video, something to get a little movement. If you're feeling like you just don't want to exercise because you're like, I'm tired, why would I want to exercise if I'm tired? It will give you energy. Tell yourself you're just going to do 10 minutes. 10 minutes, that's it. I'll be done after 10 minutes. And usually you'll find at about 10 minutes, you're like, all right, well, I'm feeling pretty good now. Maybe I'll do 30 minutes. And then you might keep going a little bit. So tell yourself just 10 minutes. Number 9, avoid working in bed. I think I talked about this before. When you're in bed, it triggers your brain into thinking that you're like in sleep mode. If you don't have space to work somewhere else other than your bed, have like a corner of your bed that's workspace so that your brain knows when you're in this corner you're working, and then like the other side of your bed is what you sleep on. That might help you in sort of your conditioning there. Listen to music. I have pump up playlists. I mean, for me, because I'm kind of old, they're all like, stuff from when I was in college or high school. I won't age myself even more, but they're like really energetic. They're really pumped. I was rapping to Nicki Minaj this morning, and Neil was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm getting pumped up. It's Nicki Minaj." Okay, 11. Try to have an energy boosting snack. I just got they just sent me another picture of that's very millennial of you. I know. Okay. Have an energy boosting snack. So nuts, fruits, veggies, sticks of celery and peanut butter. Love that. So good. It's got some protein, wakes you up a little bit. Protein keeps you fuller longer. So get, almonds, stuff like that. I got 2 more. Number 12, gel eye masks. I love this. Or even put a couple spoons in the freezer if you don't have it, and just hold the spoons on your eyes. It'll really sort of wake you up and at least feel refreshed, and then you can kind of get going a little bit more. Last one, try writing things down instead of typing them, because just that movement, and this is Zoe's, I think this is a really good idea, just that movement of writing rather than typing can sort of help you stay awake and a little bit more energized. So as far as energy tips, that's what I got for you. I'm already at 12 minutes. I wanted to stay near 10. So I'll wrap this up. We have a lot of people logged on and watching, so I'm really excited about that. If you're here, if you can give me a quick thumbs up, that would be awesome. It sort of helps us get this out to more people. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. That would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. Before I log off, I just want to say, don't forget to socialize. Call somebody today, check in with your friends. I think, Zoe, actually, if you want to create a post in the Facebook group, maybe put a cute picture of Gandalf or something on it, and just as a way for people to sort of check in and see how they're doing. And we can be each other's support systems that way, because that's going to be really important right now, to support each other as we sort of settle into this, this is our real life for the next 3 weeks. And that's so weird. It's okay to acknowledge that this situation is super, super weird. It's wild. We're all getting used to it together. So let's stay in it together and stay supporting each other through it. And last but not least, I messed up all day yesterday. I thought it was Wednesday. This is how tired I am. So yesterday I said our movie night is tonight. I was wrong. Our movie night is Wednesday night, and today is actually Wednesday. So we're going to do a post-grad sort of virtual movie night with the Netflix Chrome extension. We're going to have a Netflix party. Zoe has created the group, the Evite for that on Facebook. So be sure to let us know that you're coming. She's going to throw a poll up on that today too, so that people can decide what movie we're going to watch tonight. And that'll be fun. We can just sort of chat while we're watching it. It probably would be best if it's a comedy or something. We all need a little uplift, a little happiness today. So Hotel Transylvania 2 was on there. I haven't seen that. That might be fun. So be sure that you join us tonight. I think we put that at 7 o'clock. We put it at 7 because of me. Because if you haven't been around, I get up very, very early in the morning because I do a lot of things. So I go to bed very early. And so I was like, can we please do it kind of early so that I can join before I pass out at about 9 o'clock? So we're doing it at 7. Sorry if that's too early for you. That was my fault. So yeah, I hope that you join us. And if you have any more comments or questions, we just sort of had comments in the group today, and it's not really questions. So I'll leave it there. In the playback of this video, you can leave some comments and we'll come back to you. If not, feel free to message me and feel free to message Zoe and Flora. I've talked to so many of you in the last several days that I've never talked to before. So that's been really helpful. And I also want to say in the last 30 seconds here, thank you so much for the people who have sort of helped out and made calls and sent emails, and then passed that information on to me, like to the accommodation office or to catering, stuff like that. That's so helpful because it's sort of become like operation headquarters at my desk, and it's getting to be a bit much. So I so appreciate Zoe and Flora for helping out. I appreciate all the other postgrads who have sent me. I always ask, what's your source? Because I want to know if it's correct. But thank you so much for that. And stay well and be energized. And as always, we love you. We're here for you. And Bilbo loves you, of course. So keep in touch. See ya.